Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that is on a lot of persons' minds. It's international students in Canada. So if you have been following the news, if you've been following the media, there has been a lot to say about international students in Canada and some of the challenges that they've been facing. So today I wanted to do a video to address some of these concerns and to basically give my thoughts and my views on the topic. Stay tuned. So guys, if this is content that you like, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I post videos weekly and I share my experience here in Canada as an international student. So let's get right into it. Now, there has been a lot of videos out there talking about international students are being displaced, they cannot find housing, and that international students are the reason why there's a housing crisis in Canada. And I want to say, first off, that it is so unfortunate that there are so many students out there, especially in the GTA area. Those bigger cities, those more densely populated cities, housing is a challenge already. But there has been an influx of international students into Canada over the past year or so. And because of that, the housing that's available in these areas has not been able to meet the demand of the amount of students that are coming into the country, are coming into the area. And so already tight housing resources are having to be stretched to try and accommodate international students. With that being said, I don't believe that international students are the cause of the housing crisis in Canada right now. Because, for one, there are housing challenges right throughout the country. It's not just in one particular province, it's not just in one particular city. Smaller cities, like for example where I live, Medicine Hat, a small city in Alberta, there have been challenges with getting housing this year as well. So the housing crisis is nationwide. It's not something that's limited to the greater densely populated areas like Toronto and Vancouver. Second of all, international students are not the only type of immigrants, they're not the only type of people that are moving into these densely populated areas. You have persons from other provinces that are moving to more affordable provinces like Alberta. I know that especially in Calgary, there has been an influx of persons moving from larger cities, let's say Toronto or even Vancouver, into Calgary, into Edmonton, because Alberta is deemed to be one of the more affordable provinces. So persons are coming from within Canada into these cities, and persons are also coming from outside of Canada through different immigration streams. So it's not just international students. Canada has seen a boom in its population from the different immigration streams. So I think it's unfair to say that international students are the reason why there's a housing crisis in Canada. Second of all, I would like to point out that international students have to jump through hoops to get here. If you are an international student or if you are starting the process of becoming an international student, you know exactly what I mean. It is not an easy process to get here. Canada makes you jump through hoops to prove that you should come here or why you want to come to Canada. So I think it's very unfortunate that after jumping through all these hoops, after going through all that international students have to go through just to get the study permit, Canada is not receiving us with open arms. Now, we talked about the housing crisis, but let's also talk about jobs. No, there has been a lot of misinformation out there that Canada is full of jobs, job a dash where Canada. And as you land in Canada, you're going to be able to get a job. It's going to be in the same field that you were working in your home country. And it's so easy to go to school and work full time and work 20 hours. That is not so. Disclaimer, I'm not discouraging anyone from coming to Canada. However, I would like you guys to please do your research. Canada has jobs available. What type of jobs depends on the province, the city, and the field of the job that you're looking for. Now, some persons believe that the country that they're coming from, whatever job they used to do back then, they're going to be able to just pick up seamlessly and transition into the same type of job in the same field when they land in Canada. That is not always the case. It is possible, but that's not always the case. The other thing I'd like to address as well, guys, is the need for research. You're coming to Canada as a student, that should be your top priority. A lot of persons feel as though they can come to Canada as a student and it's going to be so easy to work while you're going to school. It is not that easy. Your priority is to do well, and that's going to put you at a risk for being on, I think they call it academic probation. And then IRCC, when they call to check up on you to see how you're doing, because they do this, they call, they check from time to time. It's random, it's not a must, but just say that they do call to check up on you. You don't want your school to have anything bad to say, that, oh, this person is never in class, they have consistently been doing poorly in this course. You want them to give a good report to IRCC so that they keep you in good standing, so that when you're ready to apply for your postgraduate work permit or when you're ready to apply for PR, you are able to have that clean sheet or that clean slate to say that, yes, the reason you came to Canada, you're fulfilling that duty.